What's up, everybody? In this video, we're going to go over proper deadlift technique. Now, before we get started, make sure you like, subscribe, send this video to anybody that you might find this helpful for. Now, these cues that I'm giving us is going to apply to any deadlift stance, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you what's a conventional stance. Now, one thing to notice about deadlifting is it's one of the few exercises that you don't actually know what the weight feels like until you try to move it. If we walk out with a squat, we can feel that weight on our back, so naturally we do try to tense a little bit with it. Same thing with like a barbell bench press or any movement that pretty much starts from the top down. Now with a deadlift, a lot of common things that I see that go wrong is people don't set enough tension or don't set any tension at all at the bottom, and they try to start the lift from the top. But the lift starts at the bottom, so you have to make sure that you create tension for it, and you have to count that as a rep. So I'm going to show you how I set up for my deadlift. I never want to reach for the bar with my upper body. I always want to set with my hips first. So I'm going to set my feet up. Conventional stances, feet hip distance apart, a little wider if you have wider hips. And my hands are going to go right outside of my feet. For the sake of the video, I'm going to show us a double overhand grip. So I'm going to brace down, ribs down, core tight. I'm going to hinge these hips, push back, load the hamstrings, then just drop into my hips. So now my hips are at a 45-degree angle here. Lock it in my hands, nice firm grip. I'm going to hug my armpits. Now this is a really, really important cue when deadlifting. I like to say hug the armpits, or almost think like you're trying to trap a tennis ball in between your armpits. That's going to fire up this lat muscle right here, and your lats are going to be very important to lock in your shoulders and make sure you have good posture as you're going through on your deadlift. So I'm going to set back up here. My eyes are going to be in the same direction of my chest, and as I start to hinge, you're going to notice that my eyes and my head stays neutral, and whatever way my body takes me is going to be where my vision and where my head position is. So ribs down, hinge, reach, locked in. Just going to move my feet a little wider so I have more comfortability. Good. Firm grip. I'm pulling those shoulders back and I'm hugging those armpits for tight lats. You can feel me pulling the slack out of the bar a little bit here. And then I'm going to drive my legs to stand. Reverse the pattern. Very important to keep tension on the way down. I'm going to show you one more rep. Now, on the way down, you want to make sure that you maintain tension. You never want to just fall over with that weight. Deadlifts get heavy, or just the fact that you're holding resistance, you got to make sure you brace for it. So, few things just to be mindful of. Brace, maintain tension, use your legs to push the weight up. Never try to yank a deadlift off of the floor. It's really a push exercise standing, and it's not so much of a pull exercise with your upper body. Keep your head aligned with your chest the whole time, and make sure that as soon as your hands is locked in with this bar, you stay locked in. On the way down, control it through with good control. Don't let that weight crumble you over, and the set doesn't finish until you let your hands off of that bar. So always keep tension as long as you have a firm grip on the bar. Hopefully this video helped. Send this to anybody that you think this might help them with.